Present at the meeting, Ms. Miller, Mr. Bruce, Mrs. Heisel, Mr. Fisher, Mr. Gannon, Dr. Garcia, and Dr. Barksdale. So we do have a plan. Do we have anyone signed up to speak?
Yes.
The approval of the minutes of the public hearing of August 13th, and while we do that, let me just say thank you to Mr. Fisher for filling in for the last month of the week.
He didn't hit the gavel quite as hard as you.
No. I just dealing with an accident 410 and 10, so I'm a little angry at the moment.
Yeah.
A little frustrated, I guess, more.
Okay, let's approve the minute.
All right, Dr. Garcia and Dr. Barksdale seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passes. The minutes have been approved. Move on down to janitorial services. It gets more exciting than that.
We went out to bid this summer for janitorial service, so we had 11 bids come back. And we are recommending to the board DLPA Services LLC for a contract amount of $4,350 per month. That's $52,200 a year. And this contract would start January 1st of 2026 for till the end of December 31st, 2026. And we ask the board for your approval.
If I'm remembering things correct, this is a new company. We're not.
Yes, this will be a new vendor. Our current vendor is Unified Service Associates.
Okay. All right. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
I know you said it was best value. So how is it best value?
Their total performance on the bid, their references and their services and their price that encompasses their bid is why we place them at best value.
Okay. Any comments, questions? Can we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
So Mr. Bruce, second by Dr. Garcia. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. And we'll in January have a new janitorial services. All right. The next item is the board of directors may consider and appoint a fair appraisal review board ad hoc committee to review applications, interview applicants, and make appointments and recommendations. So last year, I know Dr. Barksdale and I believe.
I was supposed to go, but I got pneumonia.
That's right, and Ms. Miller. We're on that. It was an interesting experience. You can say that the breadth of qualifications was quite diverse. So, Mr. White?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
The board of directors may consider and appoint a fair appraisal review board ad hoc committee to review applicants or applications, interview applicants, and make appointment recommendations. Sir,
So what would the timing of this be?
the timing of this be, you're looking at dates.
Yes.
For the open house, I am looking for 1 day. I'm gonna give you 3. 7th, 8th, and 9th of October. No. October,
Yes,
yes. October. This is
this is September. Okay. And then are those the dates we would actually do the interview?
that would be the day of the open house.
Okay.
Ms. Heisel is aware of.
I did the open house last year.
Yes.
I did do that part.
And so if I could get 1 day out of that where I can get a volunteer for the open house, for the interviews, those dates are 15th, 16th, and the 17th. I'm going to do something different this year. I'm going to use, if possible, 2 boards. Because of the number that we have of applicants that are coming in, instead of giving it 2 days, I can do 2 boards that will finish the same day. And we can put all of the numbers together so you won't have to come back and prolong this process. Is that a possibility, sir?
If we have enough volunteers, I would say so.
What time of day is the open house, sir?
The open house begins at 9 o'clock. And it usually goes until 11
That's AM.
AM, sir.
Just to be sure.
And you need us,
11's very close to my bedtime.
and you need us to,
I need at least one person that's going to stand up and introduce themselves. Tell us about the ad hoc committee. Tell us about your board of directors here and what you do.
so 9 AM to 11 AM?
That is correct, because there are other speakers prior to whomever is going to speak.
Do you need one person per day or you need one person for all 3 days?
You just need one person for one day.
I will do it.
And what day are you asking?
The 8th and the 9th are better for me.
What day now?
The 9th.
The 9th. Gotcha. Okay, so open house will be on the 9th.
Thank you for leaving that.
Okay, the interviews, 15th, 16th, and the 17th.
I'll go again for the interviews.
Dr.
I feel like I should try it again. I did get my pneumonia shot, so.
Oh,
You want two separate boards,
two
right?
separate days.
I need two separate
Okay,
boards.
so Dr. Barksdale and Ms. Mabel can be on one, I can be on one.
Okay. And I need one more.
I will be out of town 15%.
Oh, mine's like cool.
Can we tell Albert or Leslie? I'm gonna be out of town that Thursday and Friday, so.
I'll make one of them work.
Okay, so Dr. Garcia and I will be on the other. And do you have a preference for dates?
It was the 15th or the 16th, right?
That is correct, 15th, 16th, or 17th.
Let's go with the 16th if that's okay. What time is that at?
That is beginning at 9 o'clock. And we're gonna try, depending on the number, by 4:30. It might last longer.
So 9 till,
9 until around 5:36.
It went 4:30 to 6.
I like gummy bears.
But more than likely we'll finish way before that. So what date is it?
The 16th.
The 16th, and that's
That's
the
the first
16th
day,
for
right?
all four of you, correct?
Four.
Well, got you down, 16th of October.
That's why you said the 15th, 16th, and the 17th.
That is correct.
As options.
Those are the options.
Okay, I got you. Perfect.
so you're just on the hook with 16.
No.
That would have been a long 3 days.
Okay, the 16th for interviews, and for open house, that's gonna be on the 9th. Both times beginning at 9. Open houses from 9 to 11. Interviews start at 9. We're gonna try and finish by 5.
And approximately how many applicants are you looking at this point?
This time we have over 35.
Okay.
There may be more because the closing date for giving applications is on the 3rd of October.
Okay. All right, very good.
And those, the applications for the committee, that's online? Like the deadline and the application?
There are, if you could. I think they put it in the newspaper already.
Yeah. But they don't believe it's on our website.
It might be on the website.
I'll check with Jennifer,
It
but
would be appreciated to be on the website.
I think it's probably a good idea. Sure, it is a good idea. No probably, but. All right, so we have a plan.
All righty then. Thank you all.
You.
Right, number F, item F is the agricultural appraisal.
Yes, sir, Mr. Gannon.
Board.
At this time, sir, I'm asking the board for the reappointment of 3 of our Ag Advisory Board members. Right now, we have Mr. Doug Versteeg, Craig Lubianski, and Michael Echtel that are up for reappointment. And with board approval, they would be serving the term for 2026 and 2027.
Okay. How many people are on this board?
Total of 5 right now. The 3 that I just mentioned are the ones that are seeking reappointment. The other 2, Mrs. Molly Keck and Lloyd Padalecki, their term will be up at the end of 2026.
Okay.
How long have these people served?
That is a very good question. Excuse me, let me
Yeah.
get my lifeline. 2 or 3 years.
What's their primary function?
They want to go a little brief.
They provide information about typical agricultural practices and rates in the county. It's a pretty diverse board. Some of them relate more directly to crop and planting things, some of them more to animal grazing. Ms. Keck is the entomologist with the Ag Extension Office for bees.
First off, farms, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So they're in tune with the water rights, water values.
They have a very,
irrigated and dryland farming. Eckley does hay, I think, and some farming.
And is there an application process for these members? Like, is it open when they're cycling on or off, or how does that work?
as far as the reappointment,
Mhm.
We have in the past sent letters of interest. They have to homestead in the county and they have to have an agricultural operation in the county. And so when we're needing members, we have in the past sent letters of interest to people that we know meet those qualifications and see when we can come back. There's not otherwise an application, I think, other than they're presented to the board for approval.
And is there any kind of feedback on these members or the committee? Like, you know how you do surveys at the end, or?
Not that I'm aware of.
I self-funded, ma'am. I know that they're required to meet, and they meet here in our office, but again, it's
But they're just an advisory.
correct.
Right.
They're not engaged in the appraisal process.
No, sir.
They're just providing expertise in areas where it's needed.
Correct.
Oh, so they're not interacting with the public?
No,
Oh, okay, okay.
No.
So they're subject matter specialists, basically.
yes,
Okay. And obviously, if they're being reappointed, they've done a good job up to this point.
with no complaints.
Okay,
Do they get involved in the application process for the ag exempt?
No, that would be our staff.
That's what you, okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, good.
Motion to approve.
Second motion.
so Dr. Garcia has moved to approve Mr. Ethel, Lubianski, and Mr. We have to come. Berset for the 2026-2027 term. Dr. Barksdale has seconded. Do we have any further discussion? All those in favor, please designate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the reappointments are in front. As far as I know, we have no reason to go into executive.
That's correct, sir. We do not.
Okay. Then we are through our reports. And number H was the chief appraiser's report, so.
Yes, I'm gonna read the funds investment report under tab H, number 1. The funds investment report is dated July 31st, 2025. Total deposits of $14,298,727.08. Year-to-date interest earned is $187,627.37. We are over collateralized by $2,707,960.42. You turn to page 4. You see total revenues collected at the end of July 31st are $21,399,218. You turn to page 7. As of July 31st, 2025, we have a surplus of $6,145,528. And if you turn to the next page is our reserved cash funds. There are no changes to this page. Do you have any questions?
Little lumber cruncher.
So on the reserve cash, you're looking at page 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so
Those are the designated reserve accounts.
So the building capital would be like to repair the AC.
ACU.
Actually, we put, the building capital was in there to get a new building for the million. We have a building upgrades account there, and we have a roof reserve. Some of those we used for the building.
Those building upgrades.
Yes.
The AC, and then building capitals for,
For purchasing a new building.
okay.
All right, any questions? Other questions? All right,
Our surplus is from the contributions from the taxing units, right? Their percent
Part,
involvement in keeping us funded,
part of it.
all part of
Yes.
it.
we also have interest earned and some other
Yes.
cash flows.
As we speak, Personal's currently working on our projections for the end of the year surplus that will be reported to the board in the upcoming months.
And then at that time, we'll have a better idea of what we.
Return it back to the taxing guides. Yes, sir.
Taxing is.
Do we retain a percentage at all?
Whatever we retain, we have to ask the board for approval to make a number.
Okay.
And again, right now, we haven't thought of that at all because we want to make sure that we have a good idea of what our projections are. And then we'll ask our staff to see what any kind of last minute, expenditure, but right now, we haven't even thought of that yet.
No, Stuart.
Yes, sir.
What month do you typically?
I'm starting to work on it at the end of August. I'll use the August financials to start building up the last.
Typically, you give us your kind of really defined estimate in the November timeframe. This, I recall,
October.
October, November.
We'll ask for board approval before the end of the year. If we do any encumbrance.
Okay. Any more questions?
Congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, item 2 would be appraisal.
The appraisal report is a short one this month. We're in transition from the appeal season, the protest season into our appraisal season, getting back to the field. As of today, there's 17,000 remaining active protests we're working through. We had, they're scheduled through October 3rd, so that leaves us about 3 more weeks worth of work on the 2025 protest season. And then we'll wrap that up and quickly transition into our field season. We've already started work on the 2026 appraisal records. We've created those records already. And so we're in the preliminary stage of setting all of those inspections and analysis up for the upcoming appraisal, the next year's roll. And that's about it for today.
Short and sweet.
How many pending appeals do we have still in this?
Just a little over 17,000, sir.
That is the standard number.
Actually, we're doing a lot better than we were last year.
It was higher last year.
Yes,
this time. Okay.
Yes,
3 weeks ahead of schedule. Or ahead of prior years.
and those 3 weeks are invaluable because again, we start the field season a lot sooner, so we still have the majority of our residential appraisers knocking out those 17,000, but we have commercial departments out there doing field work. We have some of our residential appraisers doing field work, ag appraisers doing up, inspections. So it has been very, very beneficial to change our scheduling to get the majority of it out. And again, this also ties in with the ARB. It's a concerted effort to get as much done informally, and then whatever doesn't goes to the appraisal review board. So it has been really, really good this year, even though 17,000 is still a very large number.
And so what are you anticipating the timeline to sort of get to the end of the process?
October 3rd is our last scheduled date,
Okay.
last official scheduled date for the 2025 protest season.
October 1st.
Last year, we were like in November, and then we still had some sporadic, hearings in December and even some after the first of the year. So it's been great.
You see a significant increase in online informals?
We have, sir, we've seen it, and we've talked about this before. The increase that we've seen predominantly has been on our agent appeals. We have seen a decrease in our owner appeals. The thing with the agents is they like to work a lot of their accounts electronically. So again, they'll send us a bulk of accounts of protest to look at. Our staff will review those and send bulk offers back if there's any to be made. So we get a lot of the movement down that way, which in turn frees up time toward the end of the year, like right now, where we can have our one-on-ones with property owners. That's where the real heart-to-heart, if you will, is taking place, because again, Agents, they deal in mass. Homeowners, it's their home, so they, that one-on-one is really important for us.
70% of the outstanding ones are agent represented.
Correct. Of the protested, the protests that have been filed, 68 to 70% are agents, the rest are owner appeals.
Okay. Any other questions?
You guys have cleared, we had more protests this year, it was what, 189 or 190?
I believe the number was 186. It's right around the same amount as it was last year, man. Last year, we approximate number is 185. So we're like at 186. It's the same amount. But again, the difference was this year, we saw a decrease in owners and an increase in agents.
You've cleared like 150,000.
Yes, ma'am.
But we mailed less.
Correct.
Yeah. But I don't know how you're the data guy. How would you look at that?
It would depend on how the mail distribution goes,
Okay.
right? Just because you've mailed X number, that doesn't tell you how many of those were commercial, how many were residential. And so you'd have to really look at a heat map, basically, to see where things are heating up and where things are cooling down. I would think logically, the presumption would be that it would follow closely with whatever they're telling us is happening.
The agents that are there every
Yes.
year, same guys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And you gotta factor in the ones that were protested that actually went down also, because we still got a lot of those too. But remember, property owners can file appeal whether it goes up, stays the same, or goes down. We still saw a lot of protests filed on property that actually decreased in value. So. That's
Saying that it was still being appraised too highly.
right.
Yeah. Artificial intelligence, yes. Wrong direction.
All right, any other questions? Good job, guys. It's a far more relaxed time of year than when I first came on the board. So, so next is community engagement.
Ms. Rodriguez, sir, is out of the office today, so I will do my best to give the board an update on her communications and her public outreach. You can see she provided the board director the July and August stats, if you will. And at the end, she has all the dates that she and members of our staff have actually been out in the public, July the 16th, August the 6th, the 21st of August, the 23rd. The most recent one was August the 28th. And again, it has a number of attendees, what staff members were out there. She's really done an excellent job of coordinating not only with the city, but with the county and everybody else as far as getting her word out. One of the most recent collaborations has also been with the county clerk's office, Lucia Diamond Clark. She had sought out to collaborate with her cafecito with the county clerk, and it's been really great because we go to different parts of the county and we go to the property owners as opposed to them coming in. So it's been really beneficial. Right now, we are getting ready for she has one coming up, which is a little standalone, but we've already been invited to our annual Veterans Fair with Representative Reverend Hawkins on the east side. This will be my 10th year, I believe, that we are happy to be there. So we look forward to it, even though the bulk of our outreach is during the appeal season, it still goes on throughout the year. So we take that into, we take a lot of pride in making sure that we are out there. We put our faces out there. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to try to answer them.
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Mr. George, the appraisal review board.
And Mr. Gannon, right now, Mr. George does not have anything for this one to report.
Okay, so. Good evening. All right, that is the end of our agenda. The shortest meeting I can recall in quite a while.
Very sure, very well.
I know we got budget and other things coming up, so we should enjoy this one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
All right, that being the case, the chair will entertain a motion to, so moved by, Mr. Fisher, second by Ms. Miller. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?